in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Troy Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Troy Trojans offense will have the ball first. Running the read option left to start the drive. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. He'll pull it on the read. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch, field the punt, and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for...
Intercepted in the first drive into the pick. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
On the option, quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And how about that play by the free safety? You sort of got the feeling somebody's band was going to be playing after that one. Big gamble by the defense.
Yeah, and great job timing it up and catching them off guard, bringing the blitz. It is. You say that because I get it. It's high risk, high reward. That time, high reward, getting the sack.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Dishman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They boot it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 30. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. On the option. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll run play action. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. A long way to go on 4th and goal. He's looking to pass. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Back to pass. quickly to the tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give on the inside. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
First down from the offense.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. We'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. It's a draw. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking for room. It's Rhodes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on third down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Wants to go up top. Oh, he makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Going to look downfield again. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Complete out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Notre Dame 6, Troy 3.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. A run for the quarterback. Hard running there. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. There he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. He'll ride his man on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Flips it out to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Trojans will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding an escape route. Picks up the first down. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Dobbs. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Penny. They'll immediately call timeout. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Makes the pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. He's going to run it. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Hurtado. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Hurtado. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 21 to UNLV. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The option look. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Penny. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hines. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They go to the draw. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Now look, you don't see kickers on highlight tapes too often. That 61-yard field goal is going to make every highlight reel in the country. Wow.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Hurtado. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds a spot in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. They'll give it to the back. Makes his man miss.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. It's Hurtado. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Handoff from the gun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. On the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll give it to him again. Still running at the 40. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Motion from the back. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. And he missed it. No good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. And the Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Wants to throw it. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Firing to the right, complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Goes to the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun. Give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. More than enough time in the pocket, and he fires left. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to it. 25 clash in the early season as... Top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Troy's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Rides the back and leaves it. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. The Trojans line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So Notre Dame's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, if there's an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
On the option. The pitch. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go right back to him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hines. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. On the ground, it's Dobbs. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. The play action fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll ride his man on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not going to risk a return here. flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the Wiregrass of Alabama in Troy and home to the Troy Trojans. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Notre Dame's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. The give to the tailback. And that's the way they'll start, and they hope it gets better. No gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Rhodes. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Find some fresh air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Hurtado. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun. Wants to pass. Caught. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Slithers into space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
The Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offense. offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll start this drive going to the air. Completes it in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his tight end. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets it out fast.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the shovel. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to keep it in the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. Turning it on. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Looking to get it in. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Flips it out in the flat. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
With the catch, it's Hines. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down coming up.
He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, drive your legs.
2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. They get to him as he throws. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Cole. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. They missed an opportunity to cut this deficit in half, still down by 6. Snags it over the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Oh, they're after him. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. They're now up 9-0.
That makes the score Notre Dame 9, Troy 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had him, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Dobbs. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Hines. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Dobbs. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. Changing on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Rhodes. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Pulls it in. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. It's complete. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15, a 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. It is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
12, Troy, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half.
12, Troy, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Right back to him on the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. The give on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. He's got it again. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The option look. Jukes his way for more. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps. That turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's now second and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown. Goes to the end zone, and the ball's out. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
7, Notre Dame, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rhodes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. Takes it on the return. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here come the Irish back on offense. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gonna run it. It's Rhodes. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll try the right side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Trojans are on the move. Pulls and throws off the RPO. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Pass interference, defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the O. Going right to work up top. Finding open areas. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Looking for a crease. It's Rhodes. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They're working that left side. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice game. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Hurtado. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Irish couldn't have asked for better field position. They'll start this drive 1st and goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Leaves it with the running back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Looking for the score. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
That makes the score Troy 10, Notre Dame 6.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Fires to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Rushes on him. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And the field goal unit is on the field. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Look out, he's got room. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Here's a heat. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Notre Dame right back to the line. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Rhodes. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Wants to throw on first down. And they get him down for the sack, and they'll go to the locker room feeling good about their pass rush. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Going to the run to start this second half. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off play action on first down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now this offense is back on the field. Makes the quick grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Trojans want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got the back in the middle. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Trojans. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Gets the back moving. Just keeps slinging it. Punts it out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. On the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Unloads quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Troy. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up 14 over Temple. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. They're going back to the ground. Jukes his way for more. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Irish send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed behind the line. It's high. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Inside the 25. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. At the 35, he's loose. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Irish! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Coming out with it, it's Hansen. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man, it's Cole. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He's got it. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Snaps it in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I got to make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Quick strike complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Using his legs, it's Rhodes. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Offense in a bunch formation.
First down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Right on target this time.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Oh, they're after him. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. He wants to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They are controlling the ball. Ninth play of the drive. Going for 6. And it's caught in the end zone, and we're all tied up. They're an extra point away from winning it.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
And they did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance.